welcome to another video. Now today I'm back on the Cornish coastline. I'm on the west coast and I've come back to a location where I have shot in the past. That location is Towanroath mine shaft here at Wheal, which is not far from St Agnes. It's an absolutely amazing, epic location here. You've got this really cool kind of mine stack and this kind of building here. It looks like right out to the coast down here, and we do actually have some really nice wildflowers. Now I was hoping to come down here and try and catch at some of the sea thrift, but it is started to die off now. There's not much of it left, so I think a lot of the thrift images are kind of gone for this year. But it's really nice. The heather has started to come out here. It's not full bloom yet, but there's enough heather here that we can get some really nice textures and really nice images. Now, I've been here for about half an hour already, getting some shots before the sun kind of started going down, getting some nice colours in those flowers. Still a bit of colours in them left as the sun is just starting to set. Not as much wildflowers around as I was hoping, but like anything to do with photography, if you get up close enough to them and you make them a really strong foreground or subject, they look a lot bigger than they actually are. So I've got the camera really low here, got the tripod spread quite wide, and I'm shooting really tight into those, so I'm having to do a bit of focus stacking to get those images to kind of come out how I want them, simply because I'm so close to those wildflowers or that heather that I need to do that focus stacking to ensure that it's sharp both at the foreground and obviously the mid-ground and going out to the mine shaft and out to the cove here. So I'm shooting an ISO of around about 250 to 320, simply because I need a bit of speed in that shutter speed to stop these sea thrift from going blurry, because it is quite windy at the location. And I'm also shooting an f-stop of f10 to ensure that both of those images have enough depth of field that when I do the focus stacking they do come out quite nicely. Now, I'm shooting with a polarizer on, and it's making a really big difference to the clouds in the sky. It's making the difference between not really being able to see the clouds and making them start to pop through the kind of light sky and haze. So that's really working quite well, and the shutter speed I was getting from that was somewhere around about 1/5 of a second, so still was quite slow, so I could have probably done with a bit more ISO on there to help that, just to make it come out a bit better. The sun is just finishing setting now. As you can probably see, it just popping below the horizon here. We do have some nice clouds as well today. Probably not as good as the time I shot here last year when we had really moody, nice skies, which I do really like shooting. But we do have enough definition in these clouds here today that it should come out quite nicely. So all I'm going to do now is hang around, probably stick at this composition. I'll fire these images up now, see what you think of them. These are the ones that kind of taken during the golden hour of a bit of kind of light on the flowers. We are starting to get a bit of a red colour in these clouds now, so I'll stay at this composition just because I don't think there was enough flowers anywhere else to really make anything work. Shoot it into the kind of sunset hour or just after sunset, hopefully pick up some colours in these clouds, and I'll catch you up with you a bit later when it starts firing off. Right, we didn't really get any amazing light in the end. It did actually fire off over by the sun there. I didn't want to change my composition simply because if I went the other side of the mine, I'm well aware that I would have been shooting into a silhouette, and it's such a nice building this. I don't want to do that. I want to try and capture as much detail as possible in it. Now, it's a really, really lovely location this. It's an amazingly beautiful place looking from the mine across the coastline here. And even if you weren't coming here for photography, it is a really beautiful place, and it's been made so much better today with these this heather here along the coast, which is looking really nice. Very, very glad I came to this location, although the light didn't kick off quite as I was hoping. It has come out really nice. Now it's getting too dark to do any focus stacking. Now I'm having to shoot stupid ISOs of 3200 to even get a 1 second, 2 second exposure of this sea thrift. I'm gonna have to write off that sea thrift now, and I'm just going to be doing some really long exposure blue hour type shots, just because I really want some really moody, nice skies. We do still have quite a lot of definition in the clouds here. They are looking very nice if I just pan you up. So I'm going to be doing some really long exposures to get some movement in those clouds and really smooth out this really deep blue water that's gone really deep and blue from the blue hour that kind of we're into now. I don't think we're going to get any colours in these clouds, but you never know, we might get a bit. There is probably about 5 minutes still of sunset colours to go, and if we keep our fingers crossed, they might just light up with a bit of colour. I'm going to be doing some long exposure shots, like I say now, probably shooting all the way up to 30 seconds. I don't have to put any filters on for that really, because it is so dark now, it will naturally do that. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Didn't quite go to plan, but still got some really nice shots down here. I'm really into shooting wildflowers now, and these shots are going to be quite different to the ones I got down here a few months back. Saying that, it's probably about 6 to 8 months ago now. And they're going to be quite different simply because those were more about moody, stormy skies in the blue hour, and these shots are more about the wildflowers and the kind of golden hour colours in those flowers and the skies and stuff like that. So two different kind of scenes and different kind of outcomes, two different subjects really, but pretty much the same location. So I'll probably put up my favourite image I got on that vlog 8 months ago, just so you can compare them to the ones today, and I'll link up that video as well if you want to watch that to see how I got on there. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will be at another location in next week's vlog from Cornwall. I'm down here for the night again in the camper van, so I will be trying to think of somewhere to go to tomorrow morning. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Please give it a thumbs up if you have, and consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch up with you on one of the future vlogs coming up.